She stared at a portrait every single day and had become obsessed with it. Because of that obsession, she kept forcibly summoning the daughters of 50 different officers, all for one reason. She wanted to find a girl whose face looked exactly like the late Empress, so she could please her father-in-law. This time, she found a girl whose face looked quite similar. However, the girl was tightly covering her cheek. When the maid forcefully pulled her hand away, everyone was shocked. Queen became frightened. The girl's face was burned. Queen scolded her and said, "Even in this condition you came here? Get out immediately." The girl was still scared, but as soon as she left, a smile appeared on her face. In reality, she had purposely made her face look damaged so she could escape the selection because she had a childhood lover she wanted to marry. But her trick was seen by an old woman who also looked like the late Empress. This news reached Queen directly. Meanwhile, Maya knew nothing about it. She was running to meet her lover Aaron in such a hurry that a note slipped from her hand. Queen was secretly following her and picked up that note. Maya was happy with her clever plan, thinking that now no one would choose her. On the other side, Aaron held Maya's hand without thinking and came outside and loudly announced that they were going to get married. Queen saw all of this, but she said nothing and quietly left. The next day, when they were about to get married, before the wedding procession even arrived, soldiers surrounded them. The house was searched, and a box of bribe money was found. Everything turned upside down. Just then, Queen appeared. Maya immediately understood that this was all Queen's plan, but the real shock was yet to come. Her own mother was also involved in this conspiracy. She had secretly made a deal with Queen. She would make her daughter a concubine in exchange for a job for her son. Queen smiled. Maya's mother signed the papers without thinking, but it was a dangerous document that could trap the entire family in a criminal case. Now every move was happening according to Queen's plan. Maya's mother, drowning in fear and guilt, thought about ending everything, but Maya sacrificed herself for her family. She made a condition: "I will marry, but nothing should happen to my family." Queen agreed and kept the documents safely. However, Maya was not that simple. She secretly signaled Aaron, and together they made a plan. The next day, she began training in the palace so she could become exactly like the late Empress. Her way of walking, her way of speaking, everything had to be copied. But during every training session, Maya would make excuses and ask to go outside into open spaces. Her strange behavior and calm face made Queen suspicious. A girl who had to leave her true love shouldn't be this calm. Maya realized the danger was increasing. She tried to escape, but she was alone, and Queen was in front of her. In reality, this was all part of their plan. Aaron was supposed to enter the palace and steal those documents so they could escape together, but everything failed. Not only were the documents not recovered, but Aaron was also trapped in the scheme, and now he had become the biggest weapon against Maya. Helpless, Maya promised Queen that from now on, she would obey her every command. She apologized to Aaron because her plan had put him in danger. He survived, but the reason behind all their problems was her face. Queen said, "This face is your destiny, and also your greatest destruction." She had no idea that the very face she had been chasing all this time would one day become the reason for her own downfall.